Hey everybody, we are here in Montgomery County at the Liverworth Cemetery and coming to pay a visit to my great-grandfather, a great aunt and a great uncle, and my grandmother, their final resting place. Now, we've done a video on my great-great-grandparents, William and Priscilla. This is their son, George Washington Adkins. They are buried in the Davison Cemetery. That's on the other side of the Cumberland River around Hickory Point. My sister, Barbara Mash, told me that our great-grandfather here was actually hit by a car while checking the mailbox on Clarksville Highway. He had to actually cross the highway to get the mail, and was hit by a car and never really recovered from it. And over here next to him is one of his daughters, Ethel Smith. George Washington was actually living with Ethel and her husband at the time. And we'll see a picture of Ethel in a second here. But I also have a picture on hand of George Washington. And so I like to put a face with the name when I can. This is George Washington Adkins. And now we'll make our way down and pay a visit to one of George's sons, a great uncle of mine, and his daughter, Zelma, who is one of my, I got a sweat bee on me, one of my grandmothers. So this is George Washington Adkins Jr. and my grandmother, Zelma Hodges. In 1993, when I started doing genealogy and getting into my roots, I actually paid her a visit to her place in Clarksville and told her what I was doing, and her response was kind of a shake of the head and, well, I don't know about that. You might find some bad apples. It's been a lot of fun and interesting. And now let's see if I can put some faces with these names. Okay, on the left, that's my great aunt Ethel, whose headstone we just saw. My grandmother, Zelma Hodge, second from the left, and then my mother and daddy, Earcell and Julian Adkins. And we're about to talk about them in just a second.